On the Falls tonight, a News 4 investigation is seeking more answers about a gruesome and unsolved mystery surrounding a mother of three who disappeared and was later found dead.
And almost a year has gone by since we got word of a very disturbing discovery. We've been following the case of Loretta Gates ever since her headless torso was found floating in the Niagara River. The mystery would deepen and become even more grisly when other parts of her body turned up. She left behind a heartbroken family seeking answers and justice. So News 4's Ed Dranch went to investigate and check on the progress of this case.
That's right. Niagara Falls police have been working this case for almost a year now. I'm told they've spoken to dozens of people, but have made no arrests. Tonight, we have some new information about the case and a call for help from a father who wants the killer brought to justice. On a different mantle, in a different home, sits the same picture of Loretta Gates, the one her father, Art, showed us when she went missing last year.
She had nice, very nice eyes. Always with a smile. Yeah.
Loretta's headless torso was found floating in the Niagara River last August. Pieces of her dismembered body were dispersed and appeared randomly around Niagara Falls, but police have yet to crack this case.
You call the agencies and they just say they're working on it, or, you know, and that's about all you hear.
So hearing kind of nothing, how frustrating is that for you?
It's very frustrating, very frustrating. It's just, you want to hear something, you want them to find something or someone that is involved in this.
This convenience store on the corner of Main and Niagara is the last place Loretta Gates was seen alive. What happened to the 30-year-old woman after leaving here still remains a mystery.
Well, again, it's a horrific crime, and it's rather unusual, certainly.
Niagara Falls Detective Lieutenant Michael Train is leading the investigation. He says 1 year later, there is still no suspect, still no arrest, but this case is still a top priority.
What would be the important factor in this case to crack it wide open?
Well, if there was anyone who had firsthand knowledge of something that may have happened, or they heard a story, or they have a suspicion for some reason or another, that would be great, and to point us into a direction or to lead us to some evidence that we haven't been able to find yet.
News 4 has learned a chainsaw has been turned over to police, but it's unclear if or how that was used in the murder.
We don't know at this time what type of instruments were used in her death, but other than that, I don't really have any more comments.
Law enforcement sources close to the investigation tell News 4 stories have changed in the last year, including the story from Loretta's own mother, who may have been high the night Loretta disappeared from her mother's home.
We have spoken to, I would probably say, dozens of people about her death and about her background, her history, and a lot of different things.
But still no one person in particular that you can say he or she did it?
Unfortunately, no.
Investigators told Gates' father to complete this general assessment questionnaire. Art says the very thought of some of these questions is almost too much to process.
Her sexual partners, her drug habits.
Loretta was a recovering drug addict. Her father thought she was on the right track, but knew few details of her more personal habits.
It's tough looking at things like that.
But this guidance hangs over the mantle where Loretta's picture rests.
She always had a smile on her face. Yeah.
It's his faith that pulls Art Gates through, hoping and praying his daughter's killer is brought to justice. While Loretta Gates may have lived a high-risk lifestyle, police say it won't stop them from finding the person who committed such a horrible crime. I asked just how close police are to making an arrest. They have no comment for me. Reporting live tonight, Ed Dranch, News 4 at 6.